What is up, everybody? I'm Retro Rogue, and today we are going to be playing Darkest Days. This game reminds me mostly of State of Decay, and I played it when it was in beta, and now the open beta has released, and I gotta say it was pretty fun, so I'm excited to get back into it and see what all has changed, what the devs have in store for this game. And yeah, as you can see, I already have my character made here, so I'm going to go ahead, decide on my appearance here, get my name in, and with that, I'm going to hit decide, and I'm going to let the cutscenes roll.
The zombie virus that plunged humanity into despair was first discovered at a Florida resort. The infected who turned into zombies were horrifying. The government attempted to stop the outbreak, but all efforts failed. The wall in Sand Creek was one such measure to keep the zombies at bay. Survivors connected through the Sheltic network, linked via satellites to establish communities and stay in contact with one another. They began to adapt to a world overrun by zombies. However, not long after, outlaws hiding their identities behind masks emerged. These masked outlaws killed people and plundered communities. Survivors had no choice but to flee from the masked marauders. But where they fled, zombies awaited, a time of darkness and despair. This is the story of those who survived in that darkness.
Alright, we are back. Okay, we got some zombies on us. Oh, look at that dude.
Get in! What are you doing? Do you want to be zombie food?
Dang, just running them dudes over.
Hold on tight. This way.
Alright, here we are. We are officially in Darkest Days. And sorry, buddy, you cannot come in. Nope. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. So, unfortunately, we had some recording issues. So, the first 10 minutes of the game I will not be showing, as unfortunately my recording messed up and I have to start a little bit into the first section of the game, which is fine because nothing important really happened. We met Jimmy Hancock here, and then over there we met Max Burns, who is the local merchant who repaired our AR for us. And what's going on now is we're about to replenish our ammo and start searching for somebody. So yeah, sorry for the inconvenience, but you know, sometimes that happens, and I hope that people don't mind. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's get this thing going. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna use this locker. Okay, you can store goods in the locker and it can be used in shelters or friendly communities. Alright, that's nice. You can store goods in the locker by selecting the goods from the belongings window. Alright. What is this? It's like a pipe bomb. I don't think we'll need that. We'll store that. We'll take that AR though. Actually, let's get out of that. Put this AR in my weapon slot. I will take this Micro 9 and put that in my other weapon slot. Alright, we'll refill the ammo. Select the mini-map. What do we got here? The left side of the map shows the important area list. Okay. Alright. Some buildings registered in the important area list allow the use of fast move. So fast travel, pretty much. Select a building that can be moved to. You can fast move to some buildings, like friendly communities. Okay. Alright, that's not important. See what we got here. We got a login gift. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a defibrillator. Cure targets coma, a tool used to revive a person from coma. Alright. It's pretty nice. Let's see, what is that? Oh, we got a fuel bomb. That's pretty sweet. Got some Milla here, a virtual currency that can be exchanged within the Celtic network. It can be used for a variety of transactions. Alright. Sounds like somebody's over here just shooting away. It is, somebody's in there. Oh, this dude's getting messed up. Oh, sweet, we leveled up too, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna loot this place before we talk to him. Cotton bucket hat. No, I guess we'll take it. Mid-grade iron, we'll take that. High-grade iron, okay, we'll take that. Bolts, we'll take those too. What is that? Zombie fragment. That might be important later. Alright, let's talk to this Dan Stone. Jimmy! Dan, what are you doing here? How long has it been? It's been almost 10 years since I last saw you at your wedding. You look the same as you did then. Who's this with you? He's an old friend. We're sticking together because, well, it's complicated, as all things are. Have you seen Linda by any chance? She disappeared, leaving a note mentioning Sand Creek, and I can't reach her at all. Linda? In Sand Creek? As you can see, there's no one left in Amos anymore. I don't know for sure, but I think most of them are infected or have left here. Linda wasn't among them. If I had seen her, I would have recognized her right away. If she's not in Amos, then where the hell did she go? Is she even safe? Don't worry too much, Jimmy. She might have followed the other survivors to Newfield or Golden City. I came here looking for Anne too. Remember my sister? I ended up living apart from Anne due to some circumstances, and that was the cause of the trouble. I came back to Amos when I heard the news, but there was no one home. I guess our paths crossed. It must be the same for Linda. They're all smart people, so I'm sure they're all alive and well somewhere. Well, I'm sure we'll find out at some point in the story. You're right, Dan. You haven't left town yet, right? We'll take a look. Do you have a car we can borrow? We're going to need one to get around out here. I'll loan you Anne's old car, but there's something I need to do first. I need to get information about this area from the exploration tower. I need to make sure there aren't any buildings I missed. It might help you with your search for Linda too. Go get the data from the exploration tower. I'll get the car. Alright, Retro Rogue, let's head to the Amos exploration tower and get the map information. Understood. Alright, let's do this. You know, I bet it's gonna be like in instead of Decay, to where you go up on the tower and like you look around and you like discover buildings within the area. That's probably what it's gonna be like, if I had to guess. Cannot use because the surrounding area is not safe. Oh, this dude freaking shot me. Oh. Good on you, Jimmy. You got good eyes, man. I would have never seen that zombie. Alright, it says information has been collected. I don't see where it unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Or maybe this is what it unlocked here. Like it shows us all these houses and stuff and like the threat levels and whatnot. So that's still pretty good. I did see some loot up on top. So let's get up there and get that. Ooh, we got a cent. Cents are used to trade stolen goods on the black market. It is the coin currency that was actually used before the outbreak occurred. I'll take it. 1 cent. I am a rich man. High grade iron. I like that too, how you can just like slide down the ladder. Just like Dan said, there doesn't seem to be anyone out here. Well, it is a zombie apocalypse, good sir. Oh, a message from Dan. Looks like he's got the car. I'll tell him to meet us at home, so we should head back. Alright, open the tablet. Yes, each screen provides services such as... Okay, yeah. Find lost items. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's kind of cool. You can find your items after you die. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get our first car. Talk to this Dan fella. Jimmy, what's with this guy? He came out of nowhere and started messing around without a word of explanation. This is my friend Dan. He's with me, so don't worry, Max. Are we clear now? I've been trying to explain that I'm your friend, but he just wouldn't listen. Anyway, did you download the data on that Amos area? Yep, we got it, sir. Is there really nothing? Still, thanks for letting me know. I got the car I was telling you about. But whose name should I put it under? Oh, mine, obviously. I need to focus on finding Linda's signal. Retro Road, go get to the car you're driving. Okay. Okay, got it. Use your tablet to deploy it. And here are a gas tank and a repair tool that will be useful to keep in your trunk. I need to head out, but I'll be in touch. See you later, Jimmy and Rogue. Yeah, I'll be here until I find Linda, so come by anytime. Thanks for everything, Dad. Alright, yeah, let's get going. Open your tablet and deploy the car. Okay. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a running animation. Let's get out of here and go look at that bad boy. See what we got. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a zombie. I dropped him. Good job, Jimmy. Alright. Dang. This waypoint isn't even on the freaking road. It's got us driving up on the freaking hill. This thing's kind of fast. Oh, that does not look good. These dudes got guns. What do you got? Police baton. Oliver Rants. I'm alive. Ugh. Thank you so much. I thought I was going to die here for sure. My name is Oliver Rants. Until recently, I was a globe-trotting traveler. The outbreak happened while I was traveling, so I ended up staying here while I was making this garage my home. Those men came up to me out of nowhere and threatened me. They demanded that I tell them where the others were hiding. When I said I didn't know, they beat me, and I can't even say it. I am sorry. Have you been in ammo since the outbreak? Have you seen a blonde woman out here? Well, I've seen more than one blonde white woman. If she was in this town, she probably would have been caught already. What do you mean, caught? Are you saying that someone's been taking people away? Those masked assholes. People call them the masked band. The masked band is actually very organized. Those guys were holding me captive, and a bunch of wannabes who call themselves the followers. They're not the real threat. The group they idolize is. They wore different uniforms like military ones. Anyway, a few days after the outbreak, they came and took everyone who was left. Those weren't the worst of the bunch, and they're taking prisoners. Oh my God. Linda, where did they go? Tell me now. Well, I'm not sure, but I overheard something like a directive. It seemed like they were hiding some kind of memo in the furniture if you want to take a look. Alright, we'll go look, see what we find. Yeah, okay. Yep, we found it. This is a letter found in the hideout of the masked band followers. On the outside of the envelope it says, B's directive. Need to supplement the shortage of personnel. 10 people in the Amos area. The personnel already secured will be divided into 2 groups and handed over to transport them. Those suspected of infection and the elderly will be shot to death. Transport Team 1 gather to the west. Transport Team 2 gather to the south. Alright, we'll take that. We'll loot the other stuff while we're here. I don't think there's anything else in here. Did you find something? Yep, I found the note. This is it, the paper I saw. B's directive. Is this what they're following? They really are organized then. This is telling them to gather in the west. So those followers were ordered to capture the surviving townsfolk. Then those captives were taken by the real threat, the mass band, to Turtle Hill. It looks like they split up and went not only west but also to the south. Why would they split up the hostages? They could be afraid of the hostages uniting, or maybe they have another base somewhere else. There's no end to the reasons. Let's first check the Turtle Hill area. Could you accompany me to Turtle Hill Exploration Tower? I can't stay here forever, so I'm going to look for a new place to stay. Alright, yeah, cool. Sounds fine. This dude can come with us. Call up zombie. 5 points. Got another one. 5 more points. Right, there's the other tower. Oh, that one's a little tough. Another zombie fragment. Alright, let's download this data. Another level up, okay. I guess, what is that? Saw a bunch of yellow dots on my screen. I guess maybe that was zombies or something. We were right. I see the mass band. Damn, if we get any closer, the guard on the watchtower will see us immediately. Ooh. What's he gonna give me? Ooh, a sniper rifle. I love sniper pistols. Alright, let's equip this bad boy. We'll put it in my first slot. Oh, wait. Okay. Ooh, headshot. Okay, I can see some other guys in there. I wonder, can I shoot through the window? Got him. Oh. Ooh, that dude does a ton of damage.
Let's begin the mission to rebuild the police station.
Sweet. Alright, so we got the police station. Cool. Alright, I think I'm actually going to end it here, and we'll save the police station for the next episode. If there is a next episode, because my commentary is pretty bad. But yeah, I'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.